Revelation 1394. From the 27th of April 1940. Final destiny creates and animates. Union with God. This is your final destiny, to animate everything that is in creation, to constantly create and form new things according to the will of God. And this will mean bliss for you. You will revel in highest delights and radiant light will be your lot. For only now you will be able to grasp the eternal Godhead in its greatness, only now you will be as it is the Father's will. Become perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect. What now presents itself to you is highest bliss, because the Father withholds nothing from his true children. You will therefore be in a state that includes everything in itself. Purest love and therefore light and power in the highest degree, that is knowledge and power in a degree that nothing can be impossible or unrealizable for you anymore. And now consider the divine Creator's will and that you likewise carry this will in you and that you therefore can create and form completely according to your own discretion. Thus the being is in a God-like state, it has completely united with God. Union has happened, it is no longer a single being, but completely merged with God. However, the consciousness, the thinking of a single being remains, and exactly this increases the bliss. The union of infinitely many beings in the state of maturity is an increase of spiritual power, and the individual being is able to achieve unbelievable things by it. It can therefore use the power from God at any time without limitation and will always work in the will of God, however, always according to own thinking and discretion. It is the union with God. The union with spiritual power is no restriction of the own freedom of will, but a perfect being's will is no different than the divine will. Because everything has its origin in love. Every work of creation has come into being in purest love, because the being can only be creatively active when it has formed itself completely to love. Therefore all creations have come out of love, and everything that has its origin in love, must carry the divine will in itself, because God is love himself. So everything that is united in God, must also stand in the same will, because divine love is the basic element of everything that is created. Unimaginable delights must therefore trigger the creation of new beings and the creations beneficial to these beings, because love gives birth to everything, and love is the epitome of bliss. And divine wisdom is necessary for it to form all creations according to plan. Light and knowledge, however, also belong to the perfect beings, because otherwise the being could not be perfect. Union with God has therefore brought perfection to the being, and it now works by its own authority, that is according to its thoughts and feelings, but receives light and power, that is wisdom and power, continuously from the divine Creator. It therefore executes the will of God for its own happiness, because this is its actual purpose. Amen.